Hey guys, it's Mike here, and in this video, I want to discuss a question which I've come across many times since the Buu saga came to an end. That question revolves around Majin Buu, and more specifically the method by which Kid Buu was finally destroyed. And that is the Spirit Bomb the only way to destroy or kill Majin Buu? Now to answer this question, we first have to examine the evidence for and against it. So let's start first with the evidence for it. Now, if we take a look at Buu's history in the story, he's a character who is nearly impossible to defeat. He's been cut in half, had holes blown in him, been blasted to pieces, and even disintegrated down to dust. Yet all of this failed to kill him. That is because Buu's magical regeneration is so powerful that it brings him back from all of this. That was the case for Fat Buu, Super Buu, and finally Kid Buu. But of course, the biggest piece of evidence for this comes down to the fact that after an intense battle with Goku, which saw him blasted a number of times, Kid Buu was destroyed by the Spirit Bomb. Not even Buu's regeneration could bring him back after this attack. As a result, this has led many to believe that Buu could only be defeated by this ability, and not by traditional means. I think a large component to this conception also comes down to the ability of the Spirit Bomb or the Genki Dama itself. As we were told in the Saiyan arc of Dragon Ball Z, the Spirit Bomb is comprised of Genki, positive life energy which is ideal for defeating evil. Additionally, we were told that Krillin was specifically targeting Vegeta's evil ki with the attack, and because Gohan had no evil within him, he could deflect the attack back at Vegeta. Thus, it's likely that when Buu was hit with the Spirit Bomb, it was targeting Buu's evil energy, and the explosion wiped that energy away, making it where he could not regenerate. However, as we were also told by Goku on Namek, the Genki Dama is incredibly dangerous, and if he wasn't careful with the move, he could potentially destroy the planet. So there is some question as to if it only works on evil people, or is simply an incredibly effective move. After all, if we take into account Dragon Ball Super's Tournament of Power, Goku used this move on Jiren, and they told us multiple times that Jiren isn't evil, so Goku wouldn't have even used this move unless it was capable of defeating more than just an evil opponent. Now getting into the against side here, even though this move was capable of destroying Buu, that does not mean that it's the only ability that can wipe him out, or that conventional means are completely useless here. For example, when Gotenks faced Super Buu as a Super Saiyan 3, there was a point at the end of their fight when it appeared that Gotenks could have killed Buu, as he was in a vulnerable state and Gotenks was charging up a full power Kamehameha. Buu's expression here is one of fear, which would seem like Toriyama was conveying to the audience that this was possible and not a bluff. However, Gotenks would defuse before he got the chance. Additionally, when Vegeta was facing off against Buuhan, he had a massive advantage over Buu, and it seemed that if Vegeta so decided, he could completely obliterate Buu. He even said so before he allowed Buu to absorb him. Maybe you can argue that it was a bluff, but it was never actually contradicted. After this fight, when Goku was preparing to face Kid Buu, he stated that he would have been able to defeat Fat Buu when he fought him earlier on in the arc. Goku personally faced Buu there, as well as when he was Vegeta, in addition to watching the others fight Buu, yet he believed it was possible. He also told Vegeta that if he attacked Kid Buu at full power while he was a Super Saiyan 3, he could have won, and then after this implies that Gohan or Gotenks could defeat Buu when Vegeta suggests a new plan. Ultimately, the Spirit Bomb was chosen because Goku was nearly out of energy, and because the symbolic nature of the move represented that the Earth was saving themselves for once, which made for a nice moment, although they used the Dragon Balls to wipe everyone's memories afterward, which kind of undoes that. But finally, we see that after Goku destroyed Kid Buu, Fat Buu was unconscious on the ground after running out of energy and being defeated by Kid Buu himself. During this point, Vegeta wanted to destroy Buu's body and to kill him. However, this wouldn't be possible if the Spirit Bomb was the only way to do so, and that move was never once suggested there. So based upon this evidence, and upon looking at both sides, it would appear that there are ways to defeat Buu other than the Spirit Bomb. Buu's regeneration is incredible, putting both Piccolo and Cells to shame. However, similar to theirs, it does have its limits, and likely requires energy to work. This is why, if you were to hit Buu with a move powerful enough to wipe away his energy, you could theoretically kill him. After all, if Vegeta or Super Saiyan Blue Goku used a full power attack on Buu, I doubt that he could survive it. Then of course, there are abilities like the God of Destruction's Hakai, or even Zeno's Erasure, both of which would probably render Buu non-existent, although I have a feeling that Zeno and Buu would probably get along pretty well. So there you have it. I believe I've demonstrated in this video that the Spirit Bomb is not the only way to kill Buu in Dragon Ball. Let me know your own thoughts down below in the comments. Also, if you're new to this channel, then make sure to subscribe and enable notifications so that you can see all of my videos right away when they come out. And if you like this video, then make sure to stick around, because there's a lot more to come in the future.
Yeah, and you better subscribe, enable those damn notifications.